Stampers, I thought today I would give you a little FYI on the clear mount stamps that Stampin' Up! Is just going to be starting to sell on January 5th. And I still love my wood mount stamps, but this is just something totally different. But I'm just going to give you a little information on how these clear mount stamps work. These are the blocks, and this one's actually out of the case. It's beautiful just by itself. It looks like a big, huge ice cube. It's gorgeous. But when you purchase the blocks, they're going to come in a package like this. And all you're going to do is you're just going to open the backing to the package and then take the clear block out. And you'll notice that there's a covering on both sides, so just remove that. And then I want to also point out a couple features on the clear blocks too. All four sides are grooved, so it doesn't matter how you position your image on your block, you're going to be able to get that same grip like you do with the wood mount stamps. And then another nice thing is that the blocks are really high as far as when you're stamping and your fingers are holding it. It just feels really nice in your hand. They're not really low cut, so you don't get ink on your fingers when you're inking up your image. And so now there are different sizes of the blocks, and they range from size A all the way up to H, and they're all different sizes. Now you can buy them individually, or you can buy them in a whole set. Now when you buy them in the whole set, you're going to get like a 10% discount. So that's just something to think about. But this is one of the two sizes that I have right now. Now I'm going to keep the rest of the blocks in this little canvas bag for right now, the ones that I'll be using quite often. But this is the size H. It's more of an oblong rectangle. But there's all different sizes, and I'll leave in a smaller one. This is the size B. But you get the idea. Okay, so now let me tell you a little bit about the stamps. This is how your stamps are going to come with the clear mount stamps. They're like in a DVD case, very thin, easy for storage. And then when you open up the stamp set, you're going to have actually directions up at the top on how to mount your stamps. But I'm going to show you a different way that works a little bit easier for myself. But you're also going to get the rubber. And these are not clear stamps. They're rubber stamps, just like the wood mounts. They're not the clear. The only thing clear is the block. So, but they're fabulous. They're just like the wood stamps, but the only difference is that it's going to be a cling mount instead of the right on the wood mount. Okay, so then also in your stamp set, you're going to get an image sheet. And I'm going to show you how to do this right now. So I'm going to set this aside here. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to keep my images all together, and this one I've already done, but I'm going to show you how to do this one with the word Mom. So what you're going to do is you're just going to keep the stamp attached to this sheet. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel the backing off of the word Mom. And then the image sheet, you're going to notice that the back side is going to be the clingy part. The sticky part to this image sheet is when you peel off this backing here. So let me do that. I'm just going to peel off the image. And then also on the backing, you're going to see a slit. And this is where you're going to peel off the backing to the clear mount. Now this is going to reveal the sticky part of this image. And then this is the back side, which usually would have been sticky on the wood mount stamp sets, but it's more like a foam. So this is going to be actually like a cling on. So when you're putting this on, you want to think the sticky part to the backing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I find that this works a lot easier when the stamp is still on the sheet. I can line it up so much better. And you're just going to press that down. So then your stamp's ready to go. Isn't that great? Okay, so now I'm going to use this one. Let me pop this out here. And of course you would pop all these out, so let me do that. Just pop this out. And then your stamp is ready to go. And I'm going to use this flower one for an example to show you how great they stamp and how to stamp with it. Okay, so now I found that the black letter D is the size that I need for this image. So a really good way to estimate on what size block you're going to need is just take the DVD case with the stamp images right here, and just take the block and see if it's going to fit over top of the image. Now another thing that's really nice that Stampin' Up! Did, so when you're storing your stamps, like in a DVD holder or a stand, the side of the stamp set tells you the name of the stamp set, and then it gives you little thumbnail photos of the stamp set itself. So when they're stored, you can see from the edge on what stamp set it is. It's really great. Okay, so now for your image, you're going to take this clear part right here, and you're going to put that face down on wherever you want this on your clear block. However you want it to be stamped on your image, and press that down. And that's it, and it stays put. And I'm going to use some Pixie Pink and some Whisper White. And then all you're going to do is you're just going to ink it up the exact same way as you did with the wood mount stamps. Same way. But the only thing difference is that you can see where you're stamping now. So this image is exactly the way it is on the other side. So wherever you're positioning it is where it's going to be. So and I'm going to put this right down here in the bottom right corner and just stamp. And it's gorgeous. Can you see that? So then for cleaning your stamp, you would clean it the exact same way with your scrub pad and your spray mist. You know, just rub the stamp gently across your scrub pad and clean it, and then you would just peel that off and put it back in your box. And that's it. Okay? And now to refreshen the cling mount part of your stamp, you want to always remember to keep your clear blocks clean. And a good way to do that is just use your spray mist, give it a couple squirts, and then wipe it with a clean cloth. And then also with your image, just give it a, maybe even just wet the cloth and then just wipe across that to make sure there's nothing on there to keep it clean. It's going to be fabulous. That's it. Okay. So here's the stamp set again. And there's the stamp. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.